Hi, I'm George McClure, and this is Listen Up TV. We're here at the CEDIA Expo 2013 in Denver with Golden Ear Technology co-founder Sandy Gross. Sandy, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Be here. My pleasure.
We'd like to talk first about the new Triton 7 you guys are rolling out at the show here.
Well, we introduced the Triton 7 in January. We just started shipping about 2 weeks ago, and the response has been fantastic. You know, our Triton 2, of course, our signature piece, and our 3 have been fantastic sellers, and people were asking for something a little bit smaller and perhaps a little bit less expensive. In fact, as we're getting reviews, and we just got this review in England where the product sells for 50% more than in the US, and they said, put all of these factors together and you get what I think is pound for pound, dollar for dollar, and euro for euro, the finest affordable high-end loudspeaker I've yet heard. So this is the kind of response we're getting on the product. Again, using our signature high-velocity folded ribbon, 2 of our bass mid-range drivers, 2 passive radiators, and all of our wonderful engineering work that has brought the product to market, and thank goodness we're shipping it in time for the fall.
That's great. And what is the price point on the
$699 each.
Wow, so very affordable for a high-end speaker.
Absolutely.
Great.
And perfect for 2-channel listening as well as home theater. In fact, we just introduced the new Super Centers, which go beautifully with the 7 as a package for home theater.
Fantastic. Now, I know you also wanted to talk a little bit about some of your in-wall and architectural speakers, the new Invisas. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Well, what we're really featuring here at the show is a home theater system with the Invisa 7000s, which we have here, and the rear surround speakers. And we felt the press has never heard our Invisa speakers. Most of our dealers, unless they've installed them, have never heard them either. And I can talk till I'm blue in the face about how wonderful they are, but until you hear them, who knows? So I felt it was worth going to the trouble, and it was a lot of trouble, to set them up within our sound room. So we have the complete home theater set up, and the response has been fantastic. People think they're listening to the Triton Towers, when in fact they're listening to the Invisas. You know, these are the 7,000 in-ceiling speakers. You know, they would set up in the ceiling like this, angled towards the listener, completely disappear. And now for the first time, even though there are other products from other companies with this type of a slanted focus, we've never heard, or nobody's ever heard, anything that's got this kind of sound quality in this type of a speaker. And these are quite reasonable. These are $499 each. So it's something that's very affordable if you want your speakers to totally disappear and still get state-of-the-art sound quality.
That's always great, because sometimes people are willing to have the big speakers up front, but for their rear speakers, they really want to have an architectural solution.
That also, and both these work great as an architectural solution, but as I said, you know, we're using 7000s as the front main speakers, and people are walking in the room. I guess the best example is yesterday I had a friend, one of our dealers, come in, and he came in, I was outside here, came out of the room, and he said, I asked him, did you hear the Invisa in-ceiling demo? And he said, no, I was listening to the 7s. I said, well, you have to hear the Invisa demo. We went back in the room. I asked Dave Kackenmaster, Dave, can you put the Invisas on? And he said, they've been on for the last half an hour. So he didn't even realize he was listening to an in-ceiling speaker. He thought he was listening to Triton 2s or Triton 7s.
Wow, that's high praise. You guys have a newer subwoofer, a Forcefield 5 now?
Forcefield 5 is our top-of-the-line subwoofer, is now shipping. These are $999, 1,500 watts, driving a 12-inch driver and a passive radiator on the bottom, a racetrack passive, and it's quite a pounder.
So you really have a solution for every point in the home theater. You can put together a fantastic system with your whole line here.
Well, as we've developed the line, yes, you know, we've have pretty good solutions, affordable, very, very high performance, and that's what we're about.
Well, I know Golden Ear has been a great seller for us at Listen Up. We're so happy to have the line, and we're happy that you could take the time to talk with us today, Sandy.
Appreciate it. And one of the things that we just were awarded, which was particularly satisfying and gratifying, was in the Inside Track dealer survey, where all the dealers from all over the country rate their manufacturers. In terms of product innovation, Golden Ear was rated #1 in the survey.
Wow, that's high praise coming from all the dealers.
Absolutely. So we're very proud.
Well, Sandy Gross, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you, George. I appreciate it.
This is George McClure, and this has been Listen Up TV.